Hi guys, Whitey Exotics here. It's nice and early and I need to do a water change on my caiman lizards tank, so I'm going to be heading out to the reptile room now to do that. Got a few new updates as well. I've got my mantis shrimp now, sandals for the win, and I'll be taking you through that now while I do the water change. What's going on guys? White Exotic's just in the reptile room at the minute and I'm doing my every 3-week change for the caiman lizard's water / swimming area, and there he is. So he's put on a bit of weight since the last time you've seen him guys, and he's actually eating by himself now, so if I offer him food on the tongs he'll come to it, whereas before he would just open his mouth like that and I was putting food in, so I got a little bit worried, but yeah, all good. So it generally takes about half an hour to change this water out into the bucket, and then I just go and tip it out there. But the thing is, obviously you can see it's getting kind of dirty now. That's a bit of food from earlier. So what I do is I just put this on the end of the pipe, and then I can transport it to and from this, so it stops the water getting into the heating, underfloor heating. Obviously it would seep through. So, oh, a little bit's trickling off there. So yeah, so I've got a few new additions to the reptile room guys. I've finally got my mantis shrimp. Took a while to get the levels on this sorted out, but he is at the back here. I need to get some ROI water to do the change today, but yeah, you should be able to see him at the back there. I mean, he's very hard to see. What I find he does is he'll come down here in the mornings with the lights off, and then when I put the lights on he'll go back there, or even if there's any activity. So let me just get a torch so you guys can see. And I finally got some lighting for these ones here, so it was a bit dark. Likewise for these guys, they finally all lit up. I need to get, let's put that on. I need to get a couple more, but there we go. But yeah, it's nearly finished. And then there's obviously these lights here. Will go on. There we go. So yeah, looking cool guys. It's all lit up. Just keeping an eye on that water, making sure that it's not seeping over the edge. So it's going to be kind of hard to see the mantis shrimp, but he's at the back there. I'll just angle this torch right. It's really shaded over there. Let's turn this off. I think the setup looks nice. It's almost ready to get some corals in there. Right, yeah, I can't really get him on the camera. You can just faintly make him out there, but he's like blue with orange stripes down the back, and orange, I don't know, like tassels coming off. I don't know what species he is. I did find one that was similar, but that was blue and yellow. Nah, I'm not going to be able to get him on here, guys. Okay guys, so the panes of glass are now off and I'm just draining the rest of the water out. And once that's done, then I'm going to take this whole tub out, wash it out, disinfect it, and then put it back in. I'll run a hose all the way down here to the reptile room and start refilling that. It's going to take about 2 to 3 hours, so it takes quite a while, but then it's something you need to do to maintain the setup for the caiman lizard, so it's worth it. He's just basking right now, after I fed him earlier. There we go, that's done, so it's time to disinfect all this now. I cleaned the filter while I was actually doing it, just using regular water by hand. Alright guys, the hose is in and it's freezing out there at the moment, so it's good to be back in here. It gets to about 2 degrees in the UK. So I think this is going to take another half an hour to 40 minutes to fill up. I mean, it's going pretty well at the moment. That's about 10 minutes in, so yeah, about half an hour. Definitely less time than I thought it was. Okay, I can get some of these plugs back in now. As you can see guys, I've labelled them. That makes things a hell of a lot easier. So I'm going to get the filter back on. And I think it's probably best to wait a second for the heater. Well guys, that didn't take long at all. I went a little bit overboard with it and had to go run out and get the hose off quick before it overspills. So yeah, that took about 25 minutes, probably about half an hour to change. So it was about an hour all in to change. It's not as long as I thought it was. And here's an update of my blue tongue skink. He's grown loads guys, and I've only had him probably over a month, just over a month. But yeah, definitely, you know, growing quite a lot. Next to the caiman. But yeah, I love this little guy, he's awesome. He's tamed down really well. Still a little bit hissy now and again, but definitely coming along nicely. My cat's interested, he's grown loads as well. So there we go guys, that's that done. I'll get the glass on in a second and job done.